Mic check.
Time to get the job done. Never mind. I'll find a new route. Turn left. Keep left. Here we are, safe and sound. Drive safe. Turn right. Go straight on and then keep right. Keep right and then turn right. Turn right. Keep left and then turn left. Turn left. Keep right and then turn right. Turn right. Keep left and then turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. We are finished.
No. Yo, can you hear me?
Mic check.
You're good.
this is Universal States. Okay. I am all over the place tonight.
Okay, here we go.
Everett, are you currently in the middle of a load right now? Okay. I am currently headed to... Hang on. Alright, I'm currently headed to Seattle. Rail Export. After I get done with that drop-off, do you want to do convoy? And he disconnected. Oh, that's nice. On we go.
Turn left.
Alright. For whoever's watching, hope y'all are doing well. Sorry for the,
Get ready to turn right.
not really talking too much at the beginning. I was just trying to figure out where I was headed over here.
Turn right.
I know that the parking was a little bit sloppy, but we made it through. It's been quite a while since I've been on here. Been busy with work, so just been one of those nights. Like I said, hope everyone is doing well.
Right.
10-4, loud and clear. Do you have a current destination you're headed to?
Keep right. And then turn right.
Can you repeat that? My GPS is
Turn
going off.
right.
Okay, so it's not gonna repeat. Anyway, so this is a new YouTube channel for us. As you can see, this is American Truck Simulator 2. Basically, self-explanatory. You are driving through the open roads pretty much all throughout the West Coast and throughout the Midwest. It's a pretty detailed game. I mean, your typical simulator. The graphics are great. I would say that this is more, get that out of the way, this is more of your kind of relaxing game, if you can say. It's definitely not Grand Theft Auto. You know, not something that you want to race anybody in with. I'm sure it does happen, but with our trucking company on here, you know, we try to pretty much drive similar to real life. You know, as best we can. We do have a few hiccups from time to time, but for the most part, we just try to relax and pretty much drive not like an idiot, and you know, just have fun. I love it. So if I sound, you know, not really how do you say, movie-like on here, or you know, star-like on here,
Keep right.
I have a separate YouTube channel of my own. I don't really go on there to stream too much. In fact, I think I've only streamed one time since, oh god, since I was a teenager. So it's still kind of new for me. So if my voice shakes a little bit, if I make any mistakes, forgive me. Just getting used to this. So yeah, for anybody new to the game, I've been playing this game for, oh god, well I've been playing the demo version since, I want to say 2013, 2014 maybe. Demo version is good, definitely, great for any starters, to the game. It kind of gives you an idea of what the game is about. The only downside is, I think you can do only like, I haven't done it in a while, but I think it's something like 6 or 7 missions, not missions, but loads on here. And then it cuts you off and pretty much ends your demo. So it's definitely well worth it to purchase this on Steam. You do gain the addition of, forming a community. I know that with COVID going on and people isolating, unfortunately, many people can't be around each other because of that. It's a struggle, and I personally, for me, I found this game to be very helpful. It kind of involves you into the world again. You make new friends, you meet new people, you pretty much have a whole community on here. So I really enjoy American Truck Simulator 2 and Euro Truck Simulator 2. They're pretty much both the same thing. Just, it's self-explanatory, American is set in the United States, and with Euro, it's set in Europe. The only downfall to that, at least for me, is obviously you're going to run into Euro Truck Simulator 2. There are times when you'll have to drive on the opposite side of the road, which I can do just fine, but when it comes to physically driving on the opposite side of the truck, that's when I kind of run into issues. So it takes some getting used to. I personally like the American version better, just because, as you can see, you get the full hood on the front of the truck. And that can happen. Okay, so another thing about this, I have my mouse sensitivity up way too high for that. The physics are exactly the same as real life, if not pretty close. So if you swerve too much, if you're going too quickly, you'll pretty much do what I just did. So as you can see, that's what happens. It's kind of funny because I'm still in cruise control here. Oh wow, okay. So let me get you a waste repair shop.
Rerouting.
So yeah, the physics are pretty good. You just gotta be careful what you're doing. Can you hear me? Okay, I can barely hear you.
Yeah, this point is good then.
Okay, let me see. I'm going to abandon this, and it's gonna cost me money. I was in the middle of a drop-off, but let me abandon that real quick, and then fix my truck up since I just tipped it over. And then, where are you at right now? Dallas.
Oh, I'm not in the game, bro. You heard me? I'm not in the game.
Oh, you're not in the game, okay.
Yeah, I'm tired right now. I'm still working on my server, but I'll be in the game tomorrow, bro.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'm actually live streaming for the first time on here on YouTube. So,
100%. So I see that you joined my server.
yeah, I was wondering what that was about. I didn't know if it was like a voice server thing or what, because like I said, we're all part of a trucking company on here. So that's why I clicked on it, because I was thinking that it was like a voice thing that you're trying to get into, like what you're doing now.
Oh no. I was doing an agency with the Virgin Trucker Company, but it's like you guys have that Truckee app, and you guys are not using it for the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna use. Y'all don't use. Y'all should just get rid of that app. Get rid of that bot. I mean,
Yeah, like I said, we're part of a trucking company right now, Cowboys and Indians. So yeah, I'm already hooked up with one. I'm actually the manager of it. So, but yeah, that's what I thought it was. It was like a voice thing. But yeah, if you're on tomorrow, and you want to come in and join the convoy, my convoy is always going to be known as Dallas 2, and when Joe, the owner of the company, is on, his is always going to be known as just Dallas. So one of us, if not both, will be on tomorrow, if you want to come in and join us.
and I can see I can make a logo. Make you guys a new logo or something.
I mean, that sounds great, definitely. Like I said, if you can come up with any ideas, I can definitely run it by Joe, and see what he thinks about it. I know that the symbol that I sent you is pretty much his style that he's trying to go for, something Western. But I mean, whatever you can come up with for that, I can definitely run it by Joe and see what he thinks about it.
Okay.
So thanks for the help with that, though. We really appreciate that, and look forward to driving with you tomorrow.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, I make good things. You guys, if you need anything else, I make good channels. I make good roles. I make a lot of things, and I get paid for it. Like, I make one of the best Discord servers on Discord itself.
Nice.
Let's start. I did that. I was Roblox. We used to play Roblox.
Nice. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get back to doing this, but definitely come up with whatever you can, and I will run it by Joe with whatever ideas you have, and then we look forward to driving with you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. You have a good night.
You too.
Alright, so I don't know if anybody heard that. You get offers sometimes for different things, logos, stuff like that. And we can discuss different ideas. Like I said, you meet new people all the time on here, Some really nice, and then some, you know, unfortunately, you might wish you didn't meet, but for the most part, I love it on here. I've certainly made a lot of friends on here, that's for sure. Our channel, or not channel, our trucking company is known as Cowboys and Indians. So we are actually actively hiring right now for anybody who is interested in joining. So if you'd like to join, just hit us up. In the meantime,
Let's do this.
let's do this. I will try not to make the mistake that I made last time. So going slow, finishing what I was saying there. I like this because of the full hoods. American Truck Simulator, you get the full hoods of the trucks. With Euro Truck Simulator, obviously in Europe, they have flat hoods. Which I mean is great for, I guess, beginners. I would assume that it makes it, you know, a little bit easier. But, you know, if you kind of get a little bit more advanced, a little bit more familiar with how these trucks drive in the game, then driving American Truck Simulator is a little bit more fun. I would say the difference between the two when it comes to scenery is that with Europe, you get a lot of roundabouts and you get a lot of toll booths. With here, in American Truck Simulator, you don't really get too much of those at all, actually.
Keep left.
I mean,
turn left.
you do get your way stations, you know, as you saw earlier, you do get
turn left.
Agricultural inspections, which are pretty much almost like way stations, almost. You'll get those around like the Colorado area. But other than that, I don't really know of any toll booths that you get around here that at least I've come across. Granted, I still have plenty more to explore on the map, so I may have very well just not come across one yet, but you'll find a lot of them in Europe. I'm definitely looking forward to the East Coast. I don't think that will open up for a very long time, but when it does, I'm definitely looking forward to a trip from maybe Florida to New York, you know, Florida to Rhode Island, where I'm from. So, something like that. Maybe a trip from Florida all the way to California. The one good thing about the route that I'm taking right now is the speed. So, as you can see, the speed limit is 80 miles an hour. I will not be rotating my camera like I did last time. But some of these roads, they have a pretty high speed, which is fun. And then you get down to 70 again. For the people who aren't used to this, or trucking in general, way station bypass service. So it just turned green, meaning that I am able to drive right by and not get fined. If it turns red, then pretty much,
right,
you know,
and then exit right.
the obvious. Red means stop, green means go, you know, stuff like that.
Exit right.
If I'm correct, don't quote me, but I think that with real truckers, it does that. I'm not too sure, but I believe that when you come up to a
Keep
way
right,
station, it does
and
beep
then exit right.
just like it does in here. They try to make
Exit right.
this pretty much as realistic as possible. So,
Go straight on.
you know, all the beeps, all the blinkers, all the graphics, the physics. Everything in here is made to look as realistic as possible. Pretty much your typical simulator, like I said. So yeah. So I abandoned that particular load. I didn't have to, but generally if I get into a bad accident like that, then usually I know that
Keep right.
I'm going to end up
Then turn
losing money because the cargo with that load is pretty much damaged.
Turn right.
And I don't know, at least for me, I like to get, you know, an excellent rating on my drop-offs. So this is going to be a tight turn. So I disbanded the load because I knew that it wasn't going to be good once I did drop it off. But yeah, I love this. If you're wondering, the paint scheme on the truck that I'm using, it's actually the paint scheme for our company that we use. I know it's coming up to the holidays, but right now we still got the Halloween DLC up. Usually when the seasons run, you know, when they come around, we try to look at all the DLCs, see which one is the cheapest and works the best, and then pretty much pick from there. I think usually the DLCs are like $1 or something.
Straight on. Go straight on.
Also, at the very beginning, when I went to back my trailer up, I originally did it in first person. I personally, I can do it in first person, but I mean, I'm okay at it. And I'm doing this with a mouse and keyboard, so I, you know, don't have one of the fancy steering wheels and pedals and all that.
Keep right.
So I'm basically working with what I got.
Go straight on.
So if you see me backing up in third person, that's pretty much why. Now, some of the ways that I do back up might be a little bit difficult for some others, might be very easy for some others. It all depends on your skill. Like I said, I can back up in first person, but it's just, it's a little bit more difficult, at least for me.
It's all over now.
And with what I'm working with. So now I'm picking the job. I got household appliances. So taking that. Usually I like to put my flashers on as well as my beacons whenever I go to pick up a load. It's just habit, because whenever I'm driving with a convoy, I always turn those on, pretty much to let everybody know, hey, I'm coming in the area, watch out. So this shouldn't be too bad to back up in first person. Some of the tougher areas, like I said though, you will see me from time to time back up in third person. And again, I'm a little bit rusty, so if I make you a little bit dizzy from me backing up here, I do apologize. It's been a few weeks since I've been on here. I'm in the medical field, so I do work a lot. So I'm pretty much on here, you know, when I can. Yeah, not too bad. How about that? I made it in. Alright. Shut the old engine off and load it up.
Let's go.
Let's go. And hopefully I don't crash this one.
Turn left.
I don't know if you can hear my GPS in the
Keep
background,
right. And then continue straight on.
but the guy in here, you can pick what voice you have. I picked the British
Go
voice.
straight on.
I don't know, I like that one the most. So,
Keep right. And then turn right.
to me, personally, it sounds the fanciest.
Turn right.
It sounds stupid the way I say that, but it's like the cleanest accent in here. I like it. I know one of the accents they have like this old southern
Keep right.
granny.
And then turn right.
She's kind of funny.
Turn right.
They do have cops in here as well, as you can see. They do have the stadies in here. So if you're not careful, if you run red lights, crash into somebody, you know, if you're speeding, then
Keep left.
you will
Then turn left.
get a ticket. And they won't physically
Turn
pull you
left.
over. I kind of wish that they would, just to make it more realistic. But that's the one thing they don't do, is they actually don't pull you over. But you will see it flash across the screen on the bottom right that you've been fined. And depending on how close the cop is to you, you will actually see lights and hear a siren, but he won't actually pull you over. So I wish they had that in here. For anybody liking this so far, like I said, this is a brand new YouTube channel. You know, please go ahead and help us out by liking, subscribing, and go ahead and click the notification bell. We try to get new content out as quickly as we can, as frequent as we can. I know that over time, as we get used to this, the content definitely will be a lot better than this video you're seeing right now. Like I said, it's the first video I've done live on YouTube before. So it's safe to say that, you know, even at my age, I do get stage fright, like anybody. So if you hear my voice crack randomly or shake or do something funky at any point in this video, I do apologize.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Definitely got to be careful with the brakes in these. If you don't brake soon enough, then you might end up hitting something, tipping your truck over. Depends on where you're at. I usually try to, keep a good distance between me and the vehicle in front of me. I generally follow the rule of, for the most part, in real life, I've always learned that, 50 miles an hour, you should be 5 car lengths away. For every 10 miles is one vehicle. Obviously, if you're in an 18-wheeler, it doesn't quite work that way. At least from what I've been told, you should add 5 cars to that. I could be wrong, but that's what I've been told. So that's what I generally follow.
Keep left.
And you gotta watch where you're going. So, yeah, I try to keep a good distance, just for safety. From time to time, you might see me come up a little bit closer to somebody, but really the only time I do that is if I absolutely know that if they hit the brakes, I have a way out of that situation. I can swerve, I can do something to avoid them. And that's really the only time that I would get a little bit close to them. Unfortunately, I see on the railroad where truckers are tailgating, especially, where I live at. They tailgate a lot, and they're driving pretty much the same speed that I'm driving right now. You'll have issues if you're in a regular car and you're tailgating. If you're in something like this, and you get close behind somebody and you're going 75, 80 miles an hour, you're gonna have big problems. So I wish that they would be a little bit more careful, but who knows. I do like the lights of this truck at nighttime. Kind of gives it this nice little glow inside. Do something here for you guys. There we go. So you do get a pass by. I'm gonna try to stay on the road there. Usually if I do a pass by, I try to get my wheel as straight as possible so I stay on the road there. So it looks like a way station coming up, and I gotta stop. Port of entry.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Alright, so I weigh a little bit over 66,000 pounds. Getting on the highway is always fun, because you gotta watch out for, obviously, the people letting you in. So it looks like someone got pulled over. So, the AIs in the game, they do get pulled over. With the, regular drivers overall. I'm actually gonna pull over here for a second. Just checking on something. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go and check on something. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just had to check something real quick. Looks like this guy's gonna let me through. Hopefully. I hate when they do that. They start to let you through, then you start to get in traffic, and then they speed up. Speeding up a little more here. I like these curvy roads there. Especially up in the mountains of Colorado. A lot of people, shockingly, they have some trouble with those. Driving through the mountains. I always liked it. Usually, for the fun of it, I set my Jake brake on and
Go straight on.
like you can actually hear, depending on the setup you have, you can hear the echo of the Jake brake through the mountains, and it's literally the coolest thing, hearing the rumbling through the mountains. So I always love driving through there. On the rare occasion though, I do like the wide open roads, the 80 miles an hour. It's like another way station down into, yep. And it's raining. Now you can set the rain sensitivity higher or lower. I typically just leave mine as it is in the middle. I do have my random mode event set up on high, I believe. But other than that, like, the rain I have set to the middle. Traffic I have set to the middle. You know, basic stuff like that. Definitely is a relaxing ride. I don't exactly have the show voice that
Go straight on.
you know, people like what's his name, Jeff Favignano, I think it's his name. He does ATS too. So I'm always watching him. But yeah, I don't exactly have the big show voice like him or anything, so I will kind of stop talking for a while and let y'all enjoy the nice rainy night ride over here. For a while. So for the people who are not familiar with trucking, when I mentioned something called Jake brake earlier, so if I take my foot, in this case my finger, off the gas, you will hear this sound. And if you look in the mirrors, you'll actually see my brake lights coming on. So the truck itself is actually braking for itself. Because I have my cruise control set to a certain speed, and if I go above that speed and then take my finger off, it brakes itself until it gets down to that speed again. So usually when I speed up, because the speed limit itself sped up, you can see how useful Jake brake is because it helps you around curves like this. Usually the speed has increased, say in this instance to 80 miles an hour. Then I will take the cruise control off, and then I'll speed up. Now once I get to the speed that I want, then I will reset the cruise control and turn it on again. And that way, the Jake brake is set to a new speed again. I love using Jake brake. I mean, some people are hardcore against it. Some people love it like me. It's all a matter of just preference and what you personally like, what you feel comfortable with. So I know in some other instances, like when I'm playing single player and I put in like a snow mod or something, I don't know what's going on here. If I put in like a snow mod or something with a bunch of ice in the ground, I typically don't use Jake brake when it comes to that, just because I don't know how the truck would react to that, and I don't feel like jackknifing, so typically I don't use Jake brake when there's snow on the ground. It's kind of a shame that they won't implement that into multiplayer where, you know, they'll have different seasons, they'll have different weather in regards to more than just rain or sunshine. You know, I wish that they actually had severe thunderstorms or severe snowstorms, you know. I wish that they had it to where it was literally like ice road truckers. I think if we could make an episode of ice road truckers in there, that would be pretty interesting. It's like someone else got pulled over. So you can see, even though the speed is 80, typically in areas like this, it's almost impossible to go 80 if you have a trailer attached. That's what happens when you swallow water the wrong way. I know some of these trips can be quite long. I think the longest one that I did was something like, I want to say it was like a 42-hour trip in the game, which rounded out to like, I think it was something like 4.5, close to 5 hours in real life that I was on here doing that trip. And by all means, I could have stopped, I could have ended the game right there, you know, halfway through, taken a break and came back to it later, but I don't know, it's like, if I start something, I tend to like to finish it, you know, on the first go. So, I ended up staying up till like 2, almost 3 o'clock in the morning, just to get that done. And then I went to bed completely satisfied, exhausted, but satisfied, knowing that, okay, I just got done with a 5-hour cargo
Go
drop.
straight on.
So that was exciting. It's like I'm entering kind of like a city here. Now, when it isn't me streaming on here, it will be Joe. Like I said, we do try to stream as much as we can.
Keep left.
We do have jobs, you know, we do have lives, so we try to be on here as much as we can. I know that over time, with more subscribers, obviously more content will be coming out in a quicker amount of time. Right now, we are pretty much just kind of getting used to things. Just really figuring it out. But like I said, you can, all of you watching, if you do like the content, you can definitely, it would help us out greatly if you like and subscribe and click the bell. That will help us out a lot. You know, to build this channel, to see how far we can actually get this going. We originally started this mainly as just nothing serious. You know, when we were talking about it, we pretty much just said, hey, let's start up a YouTube channel, and you know, it probably won't do anything, but let's do it just to do it. And then I got to thinking, you know, people start small and build themselves up. It may take a short time for some people, and you know, they're lucky, and it may take a long time for some others, but as long as we do our part and provide you with good content, and you guys help us out by, you know, subscribing and following us, then we'll be able to grow, and you know, you'll be able to see much more content come out, much better content, and that's ultimately what we're looking for. So if you guys have any suggestions at all on, you know, what you think could make this channel better in any way, then absolutely hit us up in the comment section. Let us know. You know, we could take all the help we can get. And like I said, if you are looking to join our trucking company and, you know, go on the journey with us through the different states and, you know, enjoy this with us, then we are hiring. And just leave a little thing in the comments letting us know. We always check the comments. You know, in here we always check our Discords. We always check the trucks book and all that, which is another thing we have. That basically we have all of our drivers linked into that. It's pretty cool. So we keep an eye on top of things. Like I said, we're in this to have fun. We're in this to make a growing community. The more people, the better. You know, we don't want people who are obviously immature and looking to, you know, spread hate or do anything stupid. But if you are looking, you know, for the same thing as us, if you're looking simply to just make friends, enjoy a nice relaxing game, build a community with us, then by all means we're the place to go to. So if any of y'all are interested, just hit us up in the comments. And so y'all know, if you hear like different voices, you know, doing these videos, different people submitting these videos, uploading. Like I said, Joe is the owner of the trucking company, and then I'm the manager. I should have told you guys at the beginning, but like I said, I'm still getting used to this. But my name is Colin. Like I said, I am the manager and recruiter, as well as the trainer for like some of the newbies or some of the people who are, you know, have already been doing this but are looking to advance some of their skills. I can help you guys with that. I know it's kind of hard to believe with the mistake I made earlier. You know, I do know that trucks typically run on wheels, not on their side, so that was my bad. But yeah, for the most part, I am a good driver in here. I try my best and absolutely am willing to help anybody who needs it. So, but yeah, it will either be him or me or both of us at the same time. You might see it in the same video streaming. That should be a little bit more fun because, I mean, it'll be both of us talking, a little bit more of a conversation than me just, you know, talking to you guys, you know, by myself. Like I said, I definitely do hope that we can come far. I do hope that this channel can grow. I do hope that we can build our community, both drivers as well as viewers.
Keep left.
And I know that some of the things that I do in here may not exactly be the same as what a real trucker would do. Disclaimer, I am not a real trucker in real life. As I said, I'm in the medical field, so I have nothing to do with tractor trailer driving in real life. I'm an expert in the game, but in real life I've never driven one of these. So I do my best, and you know, if I do make any mistakes, by all means let me know, and I can try to fix those to make it even more realistic. Oh, bad accident there.
Go straight on.
Like, for example, I know that most tractor trailer trucks never ever drive in the left lane. Most of them. Typically they all drive in the right lane, if not the middle. At least here where I'm at. I love the view of this. The graphics designers of, you know, the game on here, they definitely did a great job when it came to the detail.
Go straight on.
So it's funny, I started in daytime, if I can remember right. I'm pretty sure I started in daytime. Then I went to nighttime, and now I'm ending my cargo in daytime. And granted, it was 2 separate cargoes, but apparently my guy's been driving for 24 hours.
Keep left. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Okay, so as I said, I haven't really seen many tunnels. This is definitely a first for me. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I absolutely love that. Like, that view is just breathtaking. Wow. Check that out, guys. You do gotta be careful with the camera, though. Alright, so we are now pretty much entering Seattle. Depending on the city that you're in, like San Francisco, Seattle, you do have to be a little more careful when it comes to driving in the city, just because of the tight roads.
Keep right, and then turn right.
And the people that won't let you in, naturally.
Turn right.
For me, once I get out on this main stretch, pretty much I do just fine. It's mostly just the sharp turns that I kind of have to be a little bit careful on. Make sure I don't bump into anything. Speedy Gonzalez in front of me took off quick. I am so lucky I made that yellow light. Guaranteed the speed's gonna rise in this area. Like, I know it. Looking at, yep, there it goes, up to 40. Probably gonna be up to 50. Or 55. And 50. Are we going up to 60? $65. Plus, that just said 55, and I read that wrong.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alright, looks like we're coming up to a drop-off here pretty soon.
Turn right.
So it looks like these might be some tight roads coming up here.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Not too
Turn
sure.
right. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Alright, so as you can see on the map, our destination is coming up right here to the left.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Don't you stop! Oh, you could have gone through the yellow. Come on, dude. Don't you hate that when the person in front of you could have easily gone through the yellow, but then they just hit the brakes? And now we wait. That light is like 5 seconds long.
Get ready to turn left.
And here we are.
Turn left. It was a nice ride.
Alright, so off the map, it looks like this is going to be up against a wall. And looks like I'm right. Unfortunately. But we'll make it work. Alright, here we go. I keep thinking of that YouTube video where the guy's like, my name is Giovanni Giorgio, but everybody calls me Giorgio. And it shows him do something absolutely impossible. I feel like I'm in one of those scenes right now. I'd be very happy if I could do this first person, but and I know I was in the green earlier, but I have this thing where I like to be as straight as possible when I'm parking. There we go. Voila. Alright. Alright, so unfortunately nobody else came into the convoy, at least not for a while. Alright, so I hope all of you enjoyed the live stream today, tonight. Like I said, if you like the content, please, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. That would definitely help this channel to grow to where we want it to be. We should be live streaming tomorrow at some time. So, if you like what you see, if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified as soon as we start. And like I said, if you have any at all recommendations for us, don't hesitate to let us know in the comment section. So you guys have a good night,